was picked up and why this error was not fixed before the announcement of the results. I assume that they only picked up the data error per se after the MDC Alliance lodged their case, because remember that the complaint from the MDC Alliance did not go directly to the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission. They went straight to the court because they've already made the case and made the argument that they believe that the Electoral Commission is in bed with ZANU-PF, as well as the president-elect now, Emmerson Mnangagwa, who have, as you've indicated, that his inauguration has now been halted pending the outcome of this constitutional court case.
Now, you mentioned that the Electoral Commission, ZEC, the Electoral Commission in Zimbabwe, is widely believed to be beholden to ZANU-PF. The same could be said for the judiciary. Is the MDC Alliance assured of a fair trial, taking this to the constitutional court?
They believe that they could get a fair trial, but as you said, even before heading into the elections, in some cases that have been lodged by the MDC Alliance as well, those cases were not really victorious in the court of law. And they have made the argument that the judiciary in Zimbabwe is in bed with the ZANU-PF as well as the government of the day. But we'll have to wait and see how this plays out. Because the other thing as well is when you cast aspersions on the judiciary ahead of such a crucial hearing, that you've almost made the argument that even whatever ruling comes out of this court, it would have already been tainted. But it seems as though that they're placing some credence and expectations that they hope that this judiciary will actually live up to their expectations. But what are their expectations? Their expectations are that they hope that the Constitutional Court will say that the processes have been flouted leading up to the elections, and also after the elections with the counting of the votes. Now that we had this admission from the Electoral Commission that there was some errors in the data capturing, that there must be a rerun of the elections. Another problem for the government of Zimbabwe
You're saying that the MDC Alliance would want to have a rerun
of the elections. The other problem is that there will be a cost involved in this. Do you want to go? Do you want to start all over again and just probably do a recount of the elections? But the problem is, it's not only a recount of the elections or the results thereof, but it's also the processes leading up to the elections. One of the issues, for instance, that they raise is how traditional leaders play quite a pivotal role in the society of Zimbabwe. They say that traditional leaders have been intimidating villagers in the various villages in Zimbabwe, in the various provinces in Zimbabwe, to vote for ZANU-PF. But this has also been something that has been raised by